So I'm looking online and I'm seeing things, and right now we got a situation where 40 Cal is trying to go in on Cassidy right now. Now, I know what y'all thinking, where's this beef kind of stemming from? Is this something that's just like, brought up by 40 Cal that has no basis? I listened to an interview on Hip Hop Is Real, and they had an interview with Cassidy, so go on to Hip Hop Is Real and watch the interview. And in this interview, Cassidy was basically saying that he's never even mentioned 40 Cal's name. He's kind of drawing the line in the sand, basically saying if 40 Cal keeps running his mouth, he might end up blacking out on one of these beats, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even end up battling him if the situation is right. My personal opinion, I kind of understand where Cassidy is going with it, but you also have to know when you are a big brand, people are going to try to align their names with yours. In battle rap, people want to try to spark battles and try to get to a bag. And that's kind of what I'm thinking this is. So I'm looking and I'm seeing that 40 Cal put out a post. He's basically going ahead and he said, Cassidy's new name is Trashity. This message was brought to you by the National Bag Association. So I don't know, what I'm saying? It kind of looks like 40 Cal is going in, and I've been kind of looking on 40 Cal's Twitter timeline, and it looks to me that a lot of fans are kind of trying to pin him up against Cassidy, obviously because people are kind of looking at 40 Cal as an industry artist that has came back to battle rap, but in Cassidy's interview, he drew the line. He's basically saying, don't nobody even know any of your songs, you are not industry. This is something that you kind of just made up in your mind, and people are taking it and running with it. Now, I will say this, I don't ever remember any songs from 40 Cal like back in the day. I know who Dipset was, but I kind of didn't remember like 40 Cal being like a standout artist or anything like that. But if he feels like he's industry, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not dissing him or nothing. I'm just saying it just, when you think of Cassidy, you thinking I'm a hustler. You thinking B-boy stance. You thinking like all these other songs and crazy freestyles that he had that a lot of, barbershop talk was around. So Cassidy is not, like a artist that hasn't done anything. He's had like number one hits, you know what I'm saying? He's done, songs with some of the biggest artists that are out here. Whether or not 40 Cal has done, big songs with people, I don't know. That's just me being honest about it. But we do know that Cassidy has been around, and he's been kind of like a staple in hip hop as having some of the craziest bars out there. Now, we've all acclimated towards battle rap, and we're kind of accustomed to hearing acapella style rap, more often. And with the new modern way of battle rap, people who are well renowned for having dope bars back when in hip hop kind of are not a big deal. You know what I mean? They're not, because when you get a situation where you got acapella style rap and we're hearing all this crazy, triple and double entendres, it's hard for us to kind of go back and remember the days to when we kind of revered a lot of these, hip hop artists, So I will give Cassidy his credit, for being an industry artist and coming back to battle rap. But people are trying to classify 40 Cal as being an industry artist coming back to battle rap, and, we kind of run with it, but, it's something that makes battle rap look bigger, but in all actuality, it's not necessarily true, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it. But, I will say this, when you look at Cassidy's resume in battle rap, taking Disaster, taking Goods, taking Arsenal, and then you look at 40 Cal's resume of taking Ill Will, it's kind of hard to make it comparable, in that resolution battle with Cassidy and Goods. A lot of people actually had Cassidy winning that battle. Some people are saying that these are troll bots. This is, a situation like that. But when you look at the comments, we can't negate the fact that people more so than not have Cassidy winning that battle. He may not have won it, how we are accustomed to people winning a battle, but, people think he won, So at the end of the day, I'm a blogger. I may not have thought that he won, but I'm just one person. When you got the whole world, it seems like a lot of people in the world kind of have Cassidy winning that battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my personal opinion on that. But when you look at 40 Cal's return to battle rap, a lot of people actually have him losing the battle between him and Ill Will. He feels like he won. I've got it to where I feel like 40 Cal won that battle. That's just me personally. And, I don't know why anybody else would say that he lost, but I feel like 40 Cal may have won the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are saying the angle wasn't real that he had, but whether or not it's real, the way it was put together, his round versus Ill Will's round, I felt like 40 Cal's round was better, and I felt like in the first round, he may have edged out the first round, but that's just me. I feel like he won. I see a few people commenting, saying that he won as well. So 40 Cal, I can't say he's wrong for taking this and running with it. If you want to consider me an industry artist, I'm going to say I'm an industry artist, and I'm going to, take this debatable battle and make the most of it, and this is kind of, where he's at right now, and fans are kind of feeding into it, and so he's going to try to entertain his fan base. That's how I'm kind of looking at it, but I'm looking, and 40 Cal hears Cassidy's video response, and he goes ahead and he says, Cassidy absolutely right. Everybody said my name but him. I said his name first. It's not my fault all the fans keep saying not to do what he did, and I listened. They made me hate you. Now I gotta show you my power. P.S. I really hate your beats. You know what I'm saying? So he's pretty much going in on Cassidy's beats. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say this, when you are a new beat maker, it's going to take time before you start, tightening up, your beats, So if Cassidy's trying to move into the production realm, I think it's kind of smart to try to find another avenue to make money, and he knows a lot of people who are into beats, so it's kind of like, maybe he can take some good advice, some good pointers, and they try to make his beats good. That way he can get, a better representation of what he wants to create and present out there to the public. We can clown it, but, at the end of the day, this is your opportunity to be able to buy a beat from an iconic person in hip hop, So if Cassie is selling it for like thousands and thousands of dollars, it might not be something you want to buy, but at the same time, I don't want to down somebody for trying to create a hustle. You know what I mean? And if people have, better material and they want to clown him, maybe instead of clowning him, I'm not talking about 40 Cal, I'm talking about people in general, maybe instead of clowning him, maybe they should go ahead and give him some pointers on trying to make his beats better. You know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view on that. But I'm looking and I'm seeing that 40 Cal goes ahead and he puts out a post. And he's basically clowning Cassidy's beats. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying, he's telling Cassidy, I don't like your beats.
I don't like this beat. No, I don't like it. Play a different beat. See, you hear me? Can you hear me? Play a different beat. I don't like this beat. Yo, bro, you can't. Yo, stop doing this. You always be playing these Sesame Brian Pumper beats. What the fuck is wrong? Yo, I'm out. I can't do this.
You know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. Do you feel like 40 Cal can be calling out Cassidy right now? In a sense, I think he can, because he had a battle, came back, and he did pretty well, so it is what it is on that. But when you look at resumes and you look at hip-hop history, no, 40 Cal can't really be talking to Cassidy right now. But we are in the realm of battle rap, and if 40 Cal's trying to get that bag, I can't get mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to come down to whether or not a league wants to book it. But Cassidy also went ahead and kind of downplay 40 Cal, basically saying like, yo, like I've been on the URL, you're not even an industry rapper. You're just a make-believe industry rapper. And then you're like, on RBE, that's not like the biggest league like out here and you sitting around talking crap. When I sold out events on the biggest league, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for you to kind of compare numbers, when, you haven't even hit 1 million views on the battle that you had with Ill Will, you know what I mean? And he also kind of went in on 40 Cal like, yo, why didn't you promote, before the battle? Like I would have promoted before the battle. Why did you promote after the battle doing all these coronavirus battles and, doing all this stuff instead of promoting before the battle? And I think what Cassidy was trying to say is like, maybe you didn't feel confident enough in promotion beforehand. You know, maybe you didn't feel like you were going to win the battle, but now that you felt like you got a debatable battle, then you are out here promoting, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. You know, I will always give Cassidy his credit because I ain't gonna lie, I was a fan of Cassidy, you know, and to be able to, you know, have him come back to battle rap, I thought that was crazy. You know, it was a great moment of time. You know, we haven't had any energy like that in a long time, so we can't, you know, take that away from him and negate the fact that Cassidy was the energy when he came back. But some people are kind of looking at 40 Cal's got some of that energy now. So I ain't gonna disrespect 40 Cal or discredit him, but we can't be acting like Cassidy wasn't who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But Cassidy, this is the problem. You know, when you ended up losing that battle with Arsenal, now people can kind of just come out and say anything they want to say. And the only way to really clear this up is to kind of get in the ring and battle somebody else. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all could do something on beats, or maybe down the road, y'all could end up maybe battling. The only issue is with Cassidy having a bad performance like he had, and I can't lie, you know, it was kind of a bad performance. Having a bad performance that he had against Arsenal, it may be difficult to have leagues, you know, make the determination that, you know, fans want to see Cassidy back, you know what I mean? But I think, you know, deep down, people want to see him back because they missed that level of promotion. But I will not act like I didn't see that when Cassidy came back to battle Arsenal, the energy was definitely off. You know what I'm saying? But it was entertaining nonetheless. But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.